Mark, some people in West Seattle are steaming mad about a proposal to put a dozen new cell phone antennas in the middle of their neighborhood. Come of course, Theron Zahn shows us why they fear the new equipment could be harmful to their health.
Many people use their smartphones all day long, so a strong signal is critical. But a plan to boost coverage in the Alki area has some people worried.
Those people don't have any choice, and I don't think it's right that they're subject to the radiation without any choice on it.
Verizon wants to put 12 new antennas on top of this apartment building on 61st, but a group of neighbors has filed an appeal to block them.
Studies have shown that basically your property values drops 10 to 21%. I don't know if that's going to happen to me, but it's a concern. I'm more concerned about the health and the health of the children that are 3 blocks away.
Eric Psycho says putting the antennas so close to places like Alki Elementary and the local park puts children in danger.
Cell towers are so new that it's basically the new smoking. Back in the 50s, they didn't think smoking was going to be a problem. 1964, they found out. Now we're talking about the fact that they're telling us cell towers are not dangerous. I think they are.
Many people against the new antenna say there's already plenty of them here on Alki. Take a look at the top of this apartment building right here, and they worry that 12 new antennas would simply mean too much radiation. The U.S. government and the cell phone industry say antennas like these are safe. There's nothing to worry about. Verizon gave us this statement. Verizon's proposal is not a new idea. The rooftop has hosted antennas from another wireless carrier for the past 12 years. We're proposing small antennas, less than 5 feet. They will comply fully with all FCC guidelines. Tonight at 7, the group against the antennas will hold a rally and bonfire on the beach. They say cell phone radiation and healthy beach living don't go together.
I'm not willing to risk my health to get one more bar.
Theron Zahn, KOMO 4 News.
Because the government deems them safe, the neighborhood group cannot appeal the new antennas on health grounds. They're appealing the added height they will add to the building. There should be a decision by the city on the appeal in July. Alaska Airlines baggage handlers are asking for a minimum $15 minimum wage.
New at 5:30, Alki neighbors say their message to Verizon is loud and clear.
Do I need to pay the potential price of health concerns so that they get the cell signal?
Tonight, the fight to keep new cell antennas off their block. Neighbors are planning a rally to protest a plan to install a dozen new cell antennas.
They've already appealed the city's decision to approve it. Cairo 7's David Ham shows us why so many think the antennas could be harmful to their health.
Here on 61st Ave, there's already an apartment building with cell antennas on the roof, but now neighbors say they have a chance to keep them off another apartment building here on the same block. When Eric Psycho heard about Verizon's proposal to put in 12 new cell antennas on the roof of this apartment building, he worked with his neighbors to quickly file an appeal with the city.
How many cell towers do we need right in Alki?
Despite conflicting reports about radiation from cell antennas, Psycho says he doesn't want to take the risk.
They didn't have a direct connection back in the 50s for smoking either.
It's not proven, but it's not disproven.
Parents are also concerned because Alki Elementary is just down the street. Johanna Juby lives in the building where Verizon wants to put in the antennas.
I don't like it because I have young children.
Verizon says they would only be about 5 feet high and hidden behind panels that would blend in with the facade.
The hidden danger is still a danger.
A spokesperson for Verizon argued that the added reception is needed because demand for wireless service is doubling every year, adding that 70% of 911 calls are made by a cell phone. Neighbors we talked to say that data isn't enough to get them to back down.
I don't want to take the risk to be able to get 2 more bars on my phone. Is it worth the risk to get 2 more bars on my phone?
And neighbors are handing out these flyers for a rally this Thursday evening at 7 here near the Alki bathhouse. A hearing examiner is expected to make a final decision on the antennas this July. In West Seattle, David Ham, KOMO 7 Eyewitness News.
Dozens of people gathered on Alki Beach tonight protesting a plan to put 12 cell phone antennas on top of an apartment near an elementary school and the beach. Many parents say the radiation from the antennas could be harmful to human health. Alex Rozier went to the protests, spoke with the cell phone carrier. He joins us live with the story.
Lori, good evening. Yeah, this is the apartment we're talking about right back here. Verizon Wireless wants to put 12 new antennas less than 5 feet tall on the roof of the apartment. And as we found out tonight, that's one cell phone plan that has a whole lot of people talking. If you were at Alki Beach tonight,
I'm done with this.
you likely received their message.
We're not interested in having any additional cell towers in our community. Did you burn it? Oh.
Christy Clay was one of a couple dozen neighbors who took part in the protest.
Maddie, go find your brother.
Mom, I won't have that one because it's kind of already dark. And I won't grab that one.
Clay's kids go to Alki Elementary School, which is just 600 feet from the proposed project.
RF radiation is dangerous and poisonous and does cause cancer.
The antennas would go up at the beach landing apartments.
Just another tower.
Nancy Cervantes lives here, and she doesn't have a problem with it.
I don't think it's a big deal.
Verizon Wireless said this same apartment has hosted antennas for the last 12 years, and now they want to have them here to keep up with the increased demand for data.
Burn!
That doesn't sit well with people like Eric Psycho.
Basically, cancer rates are 3 times higher within 1/4 mile of a cell tower.
Psycho says it's time to draw a line in the sand.
We've got 69 cell towers in 1 square mile of Alki.
I'm protesting. 12 more towers, we don't need them.
And now they hope they've sent the signal that enough is enough. Verizon Wireless quick to point out tonight that 70% of 911 calls today are made from wireless devices. They said they need to make sure that signal is strong. So here's the plan as it stands right now. It was initially approved by the Department of Planning and Development to put these antennas up. The neighbors then filed an appeal. Their appeal will be heard in a couple of weeks. A final decision on whether these antennas can go up will be made in July. We're live in West Seattle tonight. I'm Alex Rozier, King 5 News.